Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend D.G. Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Jam DeMatteis, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
That's right, kids. We're back for another old school version of the Capes and Lunatics podcast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is the lunatic herself.
Yeah, I put the lunatic in case they y'all see what's up.
What's the Ian enthusiasm, kids? Alright, so yes, we're going to discuss Superior Spider-Man Returns #1. No, I have thoughts. Maybe some newer stuff, and unfortunately, I think we need to open up. We've lost yet another of our legendary comic creators this week.
Yeah. 2023 just won't stop kicking our asses.
I know, personally, and all the writers and the creatives. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, for those of you, I'm sure if you're listening to this show, you probably know, but Keith Giffen passed away on October 11th. So
he made it past 69, though. He was 70.
Yes. Had the one up Lilith. All right.
A lot of these guys, I mean, have lived long lives and fruitful lives too. So
I mean, again, as a part of that's probably if you enjoy what you do for a living, which I bet you a lot of these guys do.
Yeah. Especially
back then. But yeah, I saw all the heavy hitters were talking about it, how great it was to work with him. Mark Waid, I saw, of course, our friend Dan Chichester, and of course, J.M. DeMatteis,
yeah,
that classic Justice League run.
Yep, that's what happens when you get older,
Yep.
All your childhood heroes just start.
That's right. You need to find the fountain of youth.
Yeah, or we need better medical health care, whatever.
I was gonna say, young men, right?
I mean,
fresh biscuits.
No stale croissants here.
My favorite biscuit.
So yeah, I swear I don't want. Anytime if I go on Twitter to share that or our links and stuff, and I see a name trending, a famous name, I'm like, oh god, no.
Yeah.
And then you open it up, and sometimes it's just ooh, it's their birthday, or ooh, somebody, they've discovered somebody's movie or comic book or something. Yeah.
Or tweets from 20 years ago.
Oh, for ammunition, yeah. Oh, okay. Since we are on a Capes episode, I could say this for the Daredevil show, but is this true that they had?
Yeah, they rebooted it. Yeah, they overhauled it.
Got rid of all the people behind the scenes, and starting over.
I just think that maybe that show's not going to come out at all.
I don't know, or people are oh, maybe they were learning the lessons for some of these previous shows, because I guess they said they weren't happy with the finished product.
Yeah, they want to do serialization instead of these limited series,
Yeah, because they're he didn't even appear in costume until the 4th episode or something.
Yeah.
I think it's more hey, let's
I'm okay with that, honestly.
No, I don't. I mean, yeah.
I mean, for people who didn't watch it to get to know Matt Murdock, I think that's kind of maybe a little essential, depending on how they're going, especially when we're going to tear him down so bad. If they're going to, if it's anything like what we think it's going to be like. So
I wonder too, if they do go that.
But I don't think people even know how to do long form serialized TV shows anymore. Everybody's doing the 8, doing the 6, nobody does a good 24 episodes anymore.
Oh, that's true.
That is dead, brother. And except for SVU. I think SVU and the whole Dick Wolfiverse, that's the only thing going that knows how to do serialization, long form content, good old filler episodes, I think that's literally the only universe on TV right now that can even like pull that off, and that's just they're a holdover, you know.
Yeah, I forgot too. Yeah, it was supposedly 18.
But
episodes.
they were also, you know, Disney was doing that to skirt around a lot of the things that the people are striking for as well. So, you know, they weren't having showrunners. They didn't really, you know, they were using the executives as showrunners, and it's a mess. You know, like just pay the damn writers, man.
No,
you know,
yeah.
Like Disney has just been. Like, listen, as a shareholder, I understand they have a fiduciary responsibility, but some of that shit is just downright evil. Speaking of which, how dare they break up Mickey and Minnie? Like, I am fuming!
Wait, really?
Yeah, 95 years and they're broken up.
Wow.
Yeah, I am not happy.
It's like when your great grandma and grandfather get divorced, yeah.
Basically, bro. I'm just like, Disney, what are you doing? Get your act together. But I think I'm glad to hear that they, I mean, I feel like a lot of people think of Daredevil as like Iron Man, you know, like, oh, well, he's not Wolverine, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that they're taking that approach and they want to be careful with this particular brand.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think they saw the hype for the character, but I mean, between the Netflix and even just his appearance on She-Hulk and stuff.
Yeah, so...
Oh my god!
I take it as a good sign. It just means we're gonna have to wait. But honestly, I feel like Disney is going through some growing pains right now, and I think they're just gonna get rid. I think honestly, in the next 5 years, they're gonna get rid of Disney Plus anyway. It's just not streaming's not profitable for anybody, not even Netflix.
Oh really?
And their bottom line is getting really bad. So
I think they all split the market.
They all
too much.
thought they could be the next Netflix, but. Lo and behold, no matter what Netflix does to us, they raise the price, they give us those stupid password sharing things. Most people are still there, bro. Spoiler alert, most people are still there. The only reason people have Prime is because they pay for Amazon Prime. Like, I'm just going to be real with you. I forget I even have it half the time unless I need free movie tickets. So...
I mean, they thought they could reinvent the cable, you know, the basic cable model, you know.
It's like, babes, we cut the cord for a reason.
Wow. Yeah, money.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, come on, look at the economy. What are you doing? That's when you know a company's also in bad shape, when they start, you know, instead of innovating and doing new things, they look to their customer to shake them down like the nerds that they are for their lunch money, and then like in their couch cushions. Mm-hmm. You know, same thing with like YouTube, pushing YouTube Premium and, you know, more ads, more unskippable ads, like just the enshittification of the internet just in general.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, we finally we had every streaming service in this house but Netflix. Now we have Netflix.
Yep.
Yes. Well, you know, me and Danielle split. I'll pay for some. She pays for some. So, you know what broke the camel's back in there to get Netflix, right?
What?
There's a new Justin Timberlake movie on Netflix.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I have it. It's not like I watch it.
I know.
Well, it got really bad at one point at the beginning of the writer's strike, right? Because, like, literally, and, you know, I don't mean this as any shade. Like, I love a good subtitle, but, like, literally there was hardly anything new that was, like, not dubbed or, you know, just not in English, period, you know?
Yeah.
So I was just like, I mean, that's good for the smaller things, the foreign things. Like, I have Mubi. I like a lot of, but I'm like, sometimes I just want something new that I don't have to think about, that I don't have to read the subtitles on, okay? So, yeah. That's
right. You don't have to be fine art every time, kids. Maybe give us a Stallog 69. Come on.
Exactly. And which you go to Tubi for. You know, listen, I'm going to tell you. Tubi's like and Pluto TV for the most part. Those are two good streaming services. You know how I feel about ads, but I do watch the ads on Tubi because you have to. So, I'm just saying that I like that model, but I know that's not going to last.
Yeah.
So.
Did I see something like the writers and everyone might strike again because the deal might not go through or whatever?
Yeah.
So I guess I don't know if like the studios were like
I said, they never actually. I don't think I think that the studios put out that statement that they were close. Nobody actually on the from SAG-AFTRA actually ever confirmed it.
Oh, I think
giving us hope to kind of. I felt like they did that to kind of like shame them. Like, hey man, we're trying our best. You know, just typical union busting tactics.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I think the studio's latest thing was like, oh yeah, you know what they want and what we want is like so there's so much space between there, and you know these days people know they're like, oh well, yeah, you're making billions of dollars on some of these movies, and you can't like pay, give these people a little more. Or... Again,
the chickens are going to come home to roost. They thought that Oppenheimer and Barbie were going to hold them over in the fourth quarter. No, sir, because they're about to take a big hit with the Marvels.
No,
they're threatening it for what is that? November 10th.
Something like that, I think. Yeah.
I can't believe they didn't push that movie back. I thought they pushed that movie
I thought they did too, but maybe they're just like, no, let's just...
They just want to get rid of it. I think they just want to pull off the Band-Aid and just get that loss out of the way. So it doesn't go into the next year, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and again, I mean, look at the lesson from the Flash movie. It's like the longer you delay it, the more people are going to expect of it too.
No, not really.
Well, I mean, you make... If there's someone looking forward to it and they're like, man, you made me wait...
Phil, let's be honest. Who is really looking forward to the Marvels? Be serious. I'm just being real.
There is a fan for every freaking thing out there, Lilith. I don't care what it is. There will be some group.
Well, we'll see what that box office look like.
Oh, I'm not saying it's enough to be a good box office, but there are,
I'm just saying, like, out of the whole MCU roster, it's like. With the exception of Monica Rambeau, those other two, no offense, those other two characters are a freaking flop.
I know, but the young lady who plays Miss Marvel, she's fine. I mean, I think...
I'm just saying, within the MCU, when you look at those two other characters, nobody's really excited for them. I'm sorry.
Well,
they're just not. That's just true.
Well, in this past year, too, they've messed with Miss Marvel so bad, the character.
Yeah.
Comic-wise, jeez.
Marvel is in shambles. I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, who wants to buy Marvel?
Somebody.
It's kind of a pain. You can't live up to the expectation of phase 1 through 4. You just can't. They're crumbling under the pressure.
I told them first step in Marvel, DC, both of you. It's like
DC will never get their shit together.
I know,
bro.
but
don't even. That's a pipe dream, brother.
But I mean, I think DC's at least with some of their characters, they're kind of going in this direction. Step 1, it's a big step. Do not give a crap what the movies are doing or the TV shows are doing. Just have your people tell stories like it was back in the day. I know you have to watch the
We should
brand.
all just go. Yes, I agree. We should all just go back to like some weird 90s universe. Like, I don't even care. Just one day, just wave a wand and we're all back in the 90s. Everything's fine.
I would love that. But again, if nothing else, just ignore what them. You don't think you have to follow along, oh, this one's in a movie, so they need their own series, or they have to do this because it's in a movie or a TV show. No, just have your people tell the stories they want to tell.
Do your own thing. Yes. I agree. How many variants was it? 4 or 5 for freaking Superior Spider-Man Return? So I guess I was just not paying attention. This is the one shot that's a flashback that ends on a cliffhanger that's $7 that is just hype for the actual ongoing. Is this that's what's happening here?
Oh, you noticed that too, huh? I know.
Like I said, I just haven't really been paying attention because it's just like comics are just getting on my nerve. But I'm just like, wait a minute.
The funniest thing too, because like I remember reading the article for this, and they're like, it's not going to be time travel. It's going to be Otto as Spider-Man, and it's like, I'm like, okay, it wasn't time travel. It was a flashback. Oh, no, that's bad.
We got you, nerds. Give me your $7.
That's the dance.
Well, I figured it would have to be to set it up for an ongoing. I mean, I just didn't know that this was a one shot. Like, I just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
To the solicits. So I was just like, so we have 5 variants for a one shot.
Yep. Well, once again. And
then we have I know, look, listen. I'm all down for an anniversary. But did we really in a one shot? In a one shot. Not even the first issue of the actual ongoing. Need all those different damn artists breaking up the art continuity. Just give me Bagley. No tea, no shade to nobody else. Just give me Bagley. I don't need changes in art every 2 minutes. That drives my OCD freaking crazy, man.
I know. I can hear.
I mean, it's all good in its own way, but like just the breaking continuity, there was like, to me, just because I know these artists and like I didn't even have to read the cover pages to know that there were different artists. So it's just like, ugh.
Oh yeah, there was a regular. Yeah, you're right. The regular cover and 5 variants. Yeah. Well, it's Spider-Man 2. I mean, who else are they milking over there if not Spider-Man?
Well, besides those Hellfire Gala cover variants. Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to see the numbers on this year's Hellfire Gala.
Yeah, it was low, bro.
See how they compared to last year and stuff. Yeah.
No doubt. I only found 4 variants. I mean, 4 covers altogether.
Well, I think 2 of the variants, it's like one of them has the title on it, and the other one's just like blank.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just like, okay, just give them to me. Just shut up and take my money. Don't judge me.
But again, I mean, it's like, oh yeah, it's not time travel. It's not a trick, But that's the Dan Slott, Zeb Wells school of, it's like, this is the most important issue in 50 years.
It's like they're technically right, and being technically right is the best form of being right. Listen, as a petty bitch, I get it, okay? Come on.
No, you're a salty bitch, remember? I'm the petty bitch. That's right, kids. Check out Salty and Petty.
Yeah.
And again, and speaking of petty bitch, I mean, Dan Slott, like there was like a second volume of Superior Spider-Man that only ran for like 12 issues, and he didn't write it, so like he didn't like.
He's ignoring it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because even the way Otto was put back in his original body, Mephisto again,
yes,
he does even mention it's like, somehow I was put back in my original form and stuff, and it's like, oh.
Ooh, I think he's running for King of Petty, babes.
As someone with a PhD in petty, I see a Dan Slott. Those aren't my shekels.
I see you a PhD and raise you a Archduke.
But I'll mention everything from Amazing Spider-Man 600 through 700 because I wrote that.
Hey man, in this world, you got to get your shekels because. Does he have anything creator owned? I can't remember off the top of my head. Not that I would go out of my way to see some, do an original.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember seeing anything. I mean,
so maybe that's why he had to like kind of come back.
Or I wonder,
and maybe that's what he's trying to get hyped for in order. Like that's just how you have to do it nowadays. It's kind of crazy.
And again, once again, it's like if they can milk anything for all it's worth, it's anything Spider.
And again, he is out like his Spider book is outselling the main book quite as it's kept. So I get it, and a lot of people have an affinity for Superior Spider-Man. They really do, and it was a cool gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that one thing everybody knows I hate, it was a cool gimmick.
That one thing you hated?
Yeah, you know what came out of Superior Spider-Man that I just hate.
Wait, what?
Superior Puss. No, because he doesn't remember. It's like, oh, that's so cheap.
Oh, yeah, the whole Mephisto thing.
Yeah, it's so cheap.
I know.
Listen, me and Mephisto got beef at this point. We got straight up hardcore beef. He has effed with every single character I love, hold near and dear, and done something just tragic to them that is just like, that they still want to race. It's just like, come on, bro. We need a Mephisto war. We need to kill this effort once and for all.
I just remember when they did it, and me and Charlie talked about it, and I was just like, okay, I get it. They wanted to put Otto back to status quo and stuff. I get it, but it's like you really got to go to the Mephisto plot
all
device
those
again.
clones and Doombots, and we get Mephisto. Yes.
And I'm like, if you're gonna do that with Otto and Mephisto, then steer into that skit. Because I think there's even an issue of Champions back, however long ago, where Charlie said I don't know, like Mephisto looked like he was going to be messing with Mouse or something. I'm like, well, then steer into that skid. Show that Mephisto's, has this big, huge plot against the Spider-Men and stuff. But no, nothing ever comes of it. He's just a damn plot device.
Yeah, and not a good one at that. Like, the last time Mephisto was good was when him and Matt were tripping upstate New York. That's all I'm saying. That's my Mephisto. He just wants to party. He just wants to get his boop sucked. You know what I mean?
Either that or when he's like effing with like the Silver Surfer or Doctor Strange, something like
Yeah, like where it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean Doctor Strange, that makes sense.
Because everybody hates Doctor Strange. Like I get that beef.
I meant the magical aspect, but yeah, I guess. I mean, for a flashback, I mean, the story wasn't bad. I mean, I don't know. Although I think Dan Slott should share some of his shekels with the writers of the Spider-Man 2 movie, but that's none of my business.
Yeah, that's definitely none of our business. We're just gonna.
I was like, wait a minute, tritium? What? The power of the sun in the palm of my hand? What?
You said it worked for the Spider-Man MCU movies. Why not?
No Way Home. No way I'm not going to make more shekels.
Exactly. I did really like that, though. I was just like, it's Dan Slott at his best, which, take that with a grain of salt. It's not going to I don't know, man. And this kind of pissed me off. And I'm just like, it's a one. Just put up the number one.
No.
Marvel's got a lot of nerve. I don't even blame Dan. I think this was the first issue. You know what? No. Extra issue. We're gonna milk this thing.
This is our superior alpha.
Exactly. Low key, quiet as it's kept.
We'll just throw on.
I got to read the solicits more carefully.
Although you can charge for the oversized issue, but two, I wonder if people just thought this was going to be a one shot. If they thought they were going to get a complete story, and then they get to the end and it's like, oh, well, guess what? Superior number one's coming out.
Yeah, I'm just I literally was like, oh, this isn't the freaking number one. Okay.
I know. I don't know how far into this I was, and I was like, wait a minute. This whole thing's gonna be a freaking flashback. And if we're doing it is it? I think it's an ongoing, but
they said it was an ongoing
miniseries or ongoing. I'm like, so does this mean eventually Otto's gonna become the superior Spider-Man again? Charlie and I even had a theory where it's like, I think he had at least an extra clone body, Yeah,
he does.
Because when it came back in that,
but hasn't he used it though? Didn't he?
The very last issue of Superior, he kind of faked out the alternate universe Norman Osborn he was fighting. Yeah. Don't ask. But he kind of threw the body.
That was a crazy arc to end that went on.
Yeah. He kind of threw the clone body thing he was living in at him, and it's like that body was still out there, and you already know he's already had backups. The last 30 years, he's had at least one or two backups of his brain in a computer somewhere. So that's what me and Charlie said. You could have Dr. Octopus and the Superior Spider-Man coexisting.
Yeah. But I don't think, A, he can juggle that, B, he's smart enough to think of that. No offense. He's got kind of a one-track mind sometimes, and like you see he's ignoring a lot of other stuff too, you know what I mean? He's AKA it's my canon kind of purist guy, so which is fine. I get it. But at the same time, and I think that ego keeps him from really being great.
Exactly. And again, if we don't want to mess with one of Spider-Man's top rogues, once again, as we harp on every time we talk Spider-Man, if you want to make a petty, if you even want to go to almost full anti-hero, clean up Ben Reilly.
Yeah. Hey man, we got our Chichester Renaissance, so maybe they'll listen to us.
If you can even keep the Superior Spider-Man brand, he could be like, F it, I ain't call myself Scarlet Spider, I'm the Superior Spider-Man.
Then Kane comes and scoops it up, he's like, thank you. And then we're just cycling through. Everybody it's like the hermit crab. Everybody just gets a new shell. Everybody just moves up a step.
It's the towel mantle. Everyone gets a turn. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Oof. Hurts, bro. Feels bad, bro.
Oh my god! And then you can have Otto can have beef with him, even though it's like, I was the Superior Spider-Man. Do you remember it? No, but how dare you take my name? And Dan Slott loves playing with the D-list. Slide.
Yeah. Gotta appreciate it. You know I love a good cannon fighter.
Exactly.
I do. The dialogue was pretty funny though.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I did like the dialogue.
Oh yeah,
The pacing was a tad bit off though. Yeah.
That's why I think Superior Spider-Man by Dan Slott works, because it's like we said, again, pot calling the kettle. I think Slott's a little petty, so writing a petty hero kind of works.
Yes, it's probably his self-insert character.
Oh, exactly, pretty much, yeah.
It's giving Charlie Esser in the best way.
Exactly. Again, he loved it. He loved Otto. He loved Superior. So, oh yeah.
We're doing me now.
So yeah, like I said, that's just my biggest thing. I'm just like, oh, a cliffhanger, cool. That's really the only thing I was really mad about, and just like.
Well, I know, and I was just like,
$7 for a flashback? Are you out of your mind, Marvel?
Exactly.
They're like, we know the nerds are still gonna pay it. We know it. And then, that's the problem with us. We will do it.
Yes. And Otto creating this supervillain, which I love. It's like, he creates a supervillain through mansplaining.
That'll do it. That will do it.
Not even like mansplaining per se, but just taking credit for her. He's like, wait, I have it. It just repeats what she says, and she's like, wait a minute, I just said that.
Yeah, it's giving what women want with Mel Gibson. Speaking of Mel Gibson, have you watched The Continental yet, Phil?
No, I told you. I'm waiting.
October's gonna get away from you. I'm just telling you.
I know.
You have people that love you, so you have time constraints, but I could just binge out all day. I don't have to worry about the dogs.
I was going to say, yes, I know, Lilith. As human emotions slow us down. I know.
Truly.
But again, yes. I mean, even though you're like basically playing musical art team here, I mean, the art is good in this.
It is good, but I got that little OCD, and I'm just doing the little twitch every time it changes artists.
No, I know.
Like, what would have been cooler was to have each artist come back for an issue.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Or even an arc. If this thing isn't ongoing, for an arc or something.
See, but this ain't gonna get to. It's gonna get to 12, and they're gonna cancel it or renumber it. So that's why I say just an issue. I'm not gonna push it for an arc. You know what I mean? Like, I just know how modern comics are nowadays. So
yeah. And again, I'm like, okay, so is Otto going back to a Superior Spider-Man body, or are we going to have a double? Or I'm like, is it just going to be called Superior Spider-Man because Peter's going to be cleaning up Otto's mess? Because it happened during his Superior's... Because again, at the end of this issue, Otto's still Otto. It's like, okay, you did a Superior Spider-Man Returns where we don't see the character in the present. Now we're going to get it. Oh, is that why they did the Returns? Is it like a prequel? Oh, is that it? Or they were just like, you can't make this the official number one. This is gonna piss people off.
I don't think it would have. I think this is gonna piss people off more. Honestly.
Or this was like the first 2 issues, and like, no, you can't go 2 issues.
Yeah, if it was the first 2 issues, yeah.
You can't do you can't have the main character not show up in his own self-titled book.
Now listen, that is some slot type behavior. And yeah, like the modern comic book audience just doesn't have time for that anymore. We don't.
No. Especially when there's 50 Spider titles, man. You got to get to the point.
Yeah. Shout out to Spider-Man India that got overshadowed this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Slot needed a shekel, kid.
Listen, like I said, I'm down for it.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, basically Otto accidentally creates this new superhuman and locks her away, and she's been locked away since the Superior Spider-Man run, but now... Yeah.
And she is pissed.
Well, yeah, wouldn't you be?
Nothing like a woman scorned. I'm kind of digging that vibe for real. So.
Yeah. But then he's all happy because he's like, haha, she's going after Spider-Man. Haha.
I know, he's like, what did I do?
I know, he's like, don't kill me. She's like, I don't know you.
That has to hurt even more.
Well, I mean, I think if someone's about to kill you and they're like, I don't know you, I'm like, oh, good, okay, yeah, no.
No, I just think it's funny that, so like, what is like, Christos did, he wrote it, but the story is by Dan Slott, so I'm just like, okay.
I wonder, did someone plot and someone?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Christos gave. Yeah, he's the script. Yeah, Slott's story and Christos is the script. Yeah.
So I think that's probably why I really like that. I should figure out why.
So I wonder. So I mean, with Slott just like, yeah, give him a flashback. Otto creates a new meta.
I think, like I said, if this was the number one and only it didn't take up 2 issues, I think I would have been fine with it. But like, if this is like just so that we can literally get into the meat and potatoes of it in issue now, if issue number 1 ain't got no fight scene about page 13 or so, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna want my $7 back. If issue number 1 is slow and dragging and setting up the story, we're gonna fight. I'm just gonna let you know. I
mean, I want to see a present day Otto or some version of Superior Spider-Man because I mean, come on.
Yeah.
But this thing, I mean, so wait
a minute. It's weird that Slott was like, because isn't Christos the last person that wrote Superior Spider-Man?
Wait a minute, it might have been. Oh, so maybe.
Ooh, that's a big old bird.
Hold on. I gotta double check that. But now that you mention that, yeah, that might be. Oh, you know what? Why am I looking at? I'll just go to the Marvel Unlimited ad. Well, the Marvel Limited ad.
But yo, those captions were kind of out of control at one point. And I'm just like, man!
I know. I
You
forget.
should have just gave me a book!
Well, we kind of go into Otto's origin all the way back to Amazing 3, and then it's, you kind of have to set up, how did he hijack Peter's body and stuff.
Yeah, it's the primer. It's definitely, it's giving alpha. It really is. Now that you mention it.
Oh, here we go. Oh, you know what I heard was good? And now I'm looking at this, but I never really read. We might have to cover the superior foes of Spider-Man, because I think that's full of cannon fodder. Oh
yeah, no, we need to have a side timber. Sorry, shocker.
Oh damn! I don't know how many stories. I mean, I think we covered his first appearance. Then after that, I don't know how many appearances of Sly there.
Probably like 1 or 2.
I mean, I don't know. Especially, oh yeah, Christos Gage. Yeah, he did write that 12-ish, the second volume. Yeah,
interesting. Oh, that is so crazy!
I mean, the 10-year anniversary. I guess they wanted both writers who wrote the character. I mean, they think they're just like, no, Dan, you have to let Christos play too. No.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, awkward. I was like, wait a minute. This name is familiar. Wasn't he the guy?
So, hold on. Now I have to look. I wonder. Once the regular number 1 comes out, I wonder if they're both still on it or if it's just Slott. What's going on here? So we had 2 writers for a flashback story.
Yeah.
Superior Spider-Man. No.
I love that he was calling people dolts, though. I think we have to bring back the word
dolt.
Oh,
yeah. I mean,
I'm down for it.
That's one of the things I love about Superior Spider-Man. All right, here we go. Superior Spider-Man number 1, November 15th. Oh, writers only. I only see Dan Slott only as the writer on here. This is from Marvel's website.
Oh, so they just squoze him in for the anniversary.
I guess, yeah.
Dan's like, I ain't sharing. I ain't sharing the ongoing.
But penciler Mark Bagley.
Yeah, of course. Listen, they know. They're like, they might not like the story, but they're going to come get this Mark Bagley art.
Exactly.
Dan's kind of polarizing, but Mark Bagley is not, sir. So.
Okay. Here is the solicit for Superior Spider-Man number 2 in December. No time travel, no clones, just superior spidering. The sins of Otto Octavius' past are exacting a heavy toll in the present, and one of Peter Parker's closest friends must pay the price for them. If the secrets revealed in our last issue didn't fill you with dread, wait until you see how this one ends. So again, I mean, that's what I saw. No time travel, no clones. Oh, okay, but it's a flashback. But again, no mention of Otto being the superior.
I was gonna say no alternate. Did they say no alternate universe?
Nope. All they say is no time travel, no clones. Nope.
Okay, so anything else after that? Go like, babes, we live in. This is the Marvel universe. Things get crazy.
Hey! Because remember that Dan Slott Spider-Man book that's going on right now. What was his first arc, man? Spider-Verse. We wrote Spider-Boy in the continuity.
Exactly. So,
Uh-huh.
like, he specifically didn't say that,
So, maybe we get it, we wrote in an extra Otto, one who is still the superior Spider-Man.
Methinks. That might be the secret. Which is cool. Yeah. I kind of like when they play with variants, especially in the Spider-Verse, because it makes just the most sense for me.
Oh yeah, I mean that's it. I mean, but the Superior Spider-Man sold well originally, right? Because
yeah.
I mean, if they're going back to the
it was almost like literally an instant classic.
Oh yeah.
Like, it wasn't like a lot of backlash. People just thought it was a really cool idea because Pete was being like a total dickwad at the time, so it was kind of refreshing, to be honest. At least for me.
Yeah, I know.
He was in that era of just, God, that boy can't make a good decision to save his life. Literally.
Well, yeah, he was coming off Brand New Day, and it was like that big time era. Yeah.
So that was super welcoming for me. I don't know about you.
I mean, it was like a palate cleanser, yeah. And then it's like, yep. I think I'm trying to remember if they were only going to go like a year or a little more over it, but that is what I think I heard, that first volume sold so well. They went like 30 issues or something. So
yeah.
But then they had to reverse it and go back to status quo because Amazing Spider-Man 2 is coming up.
Yeah. Which is, like I said, like, just imagine if they didn't have to kowtow to this.
But then,
although that is the best Spider-Man movie, so I said what I said.
Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Yes.
Oh, I ain't gonna fight.
And I don't just mean the trilogy. Suck it, Tom Holland. Zendaya, don't hate me.
Wait, the Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Yeah. I'm just being contrarian. I'm joking. I'm trying to get the nerds mad.
I was going to say that. I'm sorry. Okay. I thought you had a stroke there for a second. I'm like, wait a minute.
No. That's just clickbait. You should take that clip and put it on Twitter. It's like, if you want to fight us on this, feel free to send in commentary.
Hey, kids.
It's just clickbait.
Lilith Hellfire says Amazing Spider-Man 2, the best superhero movie ever. And if you don't like it...
Listen, Andrew Garfield has his fans. They're like Snyder Bros, bro. They are die hard. And if they ride with that boy hard, okay?
Hey-oh. And if you don't like it...
Your whole family can suck it. Or your mother's a whore, you know? Or a robot, in Pete's case, or a spy.
Oh.
Whatever.
Spy robot.
He's all a fembot, yeah. We've had it all at this point in Pete's life. Your Parker's life is in shambles, bro.
Your mother's a robotic whore.
Your mother's a whore. Like, did someone say horny Doombot? He's like, nice to meet you, Mrs. Parker.
Oh boy! We're gonna get the Doom eventually.
He already wanted to bang Iron Man's mom or whatever it was.
Dude, maybe a female in the Marvel universe Doom hasn't wanted to bang at a certain point. I mean, Sue Storm.
He's got good taste.
I know.
That's why he's my favorite Marvel villain, bro.
Aurora. We actually did that story. The horny college dropout. You know.
Well, outside of the college dropout, super relatable. One day, I too shall be a despot of a tiny land and bestow myself a PhD
of an Eastern European country. Set yourself up as a dictator of an Eastern European country.
Probably a Caribbean nation, small Caribbean island. That'll be the easiest.
Someplace.
I mean, although Europe's about to be in shambles, so I might have a good shot. I might really have a good shot at this point.
Hey Ray, got any good real estate down there?
No. Australia? No. It's fun to visit. I don't think I could live there, bro. It's just too much stuff that wants to kill me that's not the police. I don't know how to handle that.
Oh, yeah. Spiders the size of your head.
Drop bears and, kangaroos that want to kick you to death. Yeah, it's too much.
And it used to be a penal colony.
That's the most relatable thing, honestly.
Whoa!
You gotta remember Florida.
Oh, true.
I mean, we have a lot of stuff that could kill us there, too. So I think Florida's just mini Australia, maybe.
Yeah.
Because that's definitely, it feels like a penal colony in Florida.
Emphasis on the penal. You know what? This is one of the, lately, the modern stuff, and one of the few issues where I think, like, the cover, like, the main cover is, like, maybe the best one.
I think so, too, personally.
I mean, Marvel. You could posterize that.
I feel like we might.
I guarantee. I mean,
you know what? I'll have to ask my comic book guy. I feel like I saw in one of the solicits, if you look at the merch in the back, that they had a new Spider-Man poster, but I don't know if it was this one.
My time to upgrade, kids.
Oh, nonsense! That's classic.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I was even researching one day. It was like, I think there's frames where you can like easily slide them out. I'm like, just get a poster for each show we do. Just slide him in as I need it.
Or, that's probably a little too much. When I say you could put a little green screen.
Oh yeah.
Put up your little set behind you, for each show.
Just have to hang it on the wall because I need room for the merch, kid.
Oh, you know what? You can install one that hangs from the ceiling and just pull it down behind you.
Oh, green
they
screen. Yeah, I was just saying, like, hang a like a monitor or a screen on the wall. But yeah, okay, green screen. Yeah.
I was like, we already did the monitor thing.
I know.
Although I just have to say, your Galactus and Fantastic Four collection's looking mighty nice.
Thank you. Yes, and Love got me the Johnny Storm. I found Sue out there, so I just need the other two.
Good luck finding Thing. I mean that. It took me a minute.
It took a little of a minute to find the Thing.
Ben Grimm, yeah. And they had the one with him in the hat and the trench coat. I got that one, but like the actual just regular one that goes with Johnny Sue and Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, it took a while.
Is it older or?
Yeah, I think those came out in like 2017. I want to say.
Okay. Yeah, because
no, maybe 2018. Well, I mean, at a decent price. Like, I don't pay more than $20 for a pop. That's just out of principle. But they should be a pretty good sale this. Funko's going on sale for Christmas. Really good deals. So.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is an older image, but there is a superior Spider-Man poster out there. What you call superior puss on superior puss.
Felicia still got him beat though.
Hey, beat that superior puss, kid.
Superior puss.
All right. Hey, before we run out of time, is there any other honorable mentions? Because I mean, it's been a while since we've done an episode like this. So is there any like stuff
I'll
from the last
shout out
stuff?
Venom. I'll just shout out Venom 26.
Oh, so how do you like that? That it seems like we're setting up Black Widow to be like a new symbiote host.
Dude, didn't I tell you I wanted Black Widow to be part of the Spider family?
Yeah.
I manifested it. The one thing that I was just kind of joking half-heartedly, and it manifested. That's so weird.
Gotta sell some toys, kids.
Oh man, I hope they do a Marvel Legends one of this one.
Oh,
that's gonna be so cool.
Heck yeah! I mean, it's better than Red Goblin or
Yeah. I like this. This is really cool. Yeah, she needed something extra. Like they forgot about Black Widow. Let's be honest. Ever since Scarlet Joe not playing her, that character's been languishing.
Well, she did.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like the value of the brand has just been kind of languishing. So I think this is like a really cool thing to try.
Well, it's like
I mean, when in doubt, give them a symbiote. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
So it's like what spider related property have we not had in a while? Oh, I know, Black Widow, but sir, she's not really part of. Shut up, you.
I mean, she doesn't have her own series right now. She's not in the Avengers book right now. So I mean,
what's the worst you can really do with Venom? You know what I mean?
Who's the last Marvel character who hasn't had a symbiote? The Black Widow. Yes, let's do it.
And I was like, and it's kind of crazy, like how good it is, because like, no shade to the artist and writer, like not really, like really like know their body of work outside of this. So
yeah, it seems like a newer. Yeah.
So I like this. This is cool.
Yeah, I don't know if they're just like rotating writers because in the letter
they have been. I noticed.
It said some.
I think because they don't know where they want to go with Venom, because like after the whole Eddie Brock and son thing like fizzled.
Yeah, because
they don't know what to do, so they're trying. I think they're like auditioning people that have good ideas to see where they want to take it before they renumber it.
Because I mean, I love Al Ewing, but I don't know about that whole Eddie Brock is like the all powerful king of the symbiotes. Really,
he lost the plot pretty quick. I enjoyed the first I think 4 or 5 issues, and then it got kind of tedious, I guess.
Yeah, and it's just like at a certain point, it like just started veering off. I'm like,
we understand you miss making the Hulk, but Venom is not Hulk.
oh my God! Did you read Venom 25 with Doom? Oh,
yeah. Like I said, I like the Venom books for sure. Like,
yeah.
But they're definitely having an identity crisis, but because everybody has a symbiote, so it's like it makes Venom a little less special.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of lost their way on Venom, especially because I don't think we're going to get a Venom 3. Like, Sony's probably going to reboot that. If you know, you know. Or maybe they'll actually, once the strike is over, give Tom Hardy the money he was asking for. I don't know. I hope so. I don't want to reboot Venom, honestly. Like, Sony does not need to be rebooting. We all, like, again, we'll have another Andrew Garfield situation.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, we like the first guy better. I hate to tell you. We're still upset about the first guy.
I know. I see people still saying, "Oh, just give Toby and Kirsten like a Spider-Man 4."
No! Don't go bringing Kirsten into this. Toby only. There, I said it.
Oh.
It had to be said.
Oh, because
Franco's kind of a weirdo now, so definitely leave him behind as well.
Well, he died in 3, so we can leave him out. Yeah,
babes.
I know.
Everybody does.
I know.
The only person that has to come back from getting milk is Uncle Ben, okay?
I know, but I'm just saying that's your excuse to leave him out of it, Don't you have that embroidered on a pillow in your house? Everyone dies.
Petite death and all, yes.
Oh, hell! That's where she sets all the dates. No, I saw
stitched because I'm a grandma.
I saw someone saying, "Oh, Spider-Man 4, that movie has to end with like her pregnant, set, you can even spin out a Spider-Girl or whatever out of that."
We definitely need a Mayday Parker movie.
Oh yeah.
I mean, outside of the actual animated universe.
Hell, we need a Mayday book again. Come on. I know you could get
That's the dream. Like, I'm not even going to hold you. I miss those days.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I know for a fact that Felco and Friends would probably do that again.
Yeah. Now that's the female-led book I want Marvel to make.
Exactly. That's
I think we'll get there. I mean, Spider-Woman is making her triumphant return.
I was gonna say. I mean, it seems like they don't know what to do with Gwen, maybe because of the Sony thing too. But it's like,
yeah, her and Miles are just honestly, I've never really understood why they kind of hitched their two wagons to each other. I mean, I dig it. Don't get me wrong, but they have just executed it very tragically as of recently.
Yeah, I think it was just because they were closest in age and stuff, and I don't know.
She's older than him, but hey,
yeah,
an older woman with some experience,
But again, Spider-Gwen's how young, and it'd be creepy with her and Peter. So it's like, well, okay, how about Miles?
Well, hey man, not if you haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse, that was a little creepy because he looked way older than her. I'm just saying. So I mean, they're not really shying away from that, but yeah, it's like if you're not reading at least the Black Widow Venom stuff, I just want to encourage everybody to kind of pick that up. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, and again, that was like the start of a new arc, 26. So yeah, pick that up.
Yeah, Blade number 4. I want to shout out Brian Hill, friend to the show.
Yes.
Doctor Strange and Blade, like boom. Yes, thank you. He gets it, and it's a train heist. He gets it.
Well, yeah.
I really like the art by Valentina Pinti too. So yeah, it's really cool.
And again, I know I already did an episode on this.
Well, he made Doctor Strange cool. He did the unthinkable.
Oh, must be good if Lilith loves singing the praises of Doctor Strange. Just on this episode, she's like, I see why everyone hates him.
No, I do. Like, listen, classic Strange, yeah, absolutely. Him and Mephisto, I can see the lifelong beef. But, like, this is what I like about the Blade book so far, the new Blade book, is that we're doing things, the unexpected, but, like, not just to be subversive, but, like, honestly, genuinely, because he felt like there was a story to tell, and he has fun telling it. Like, I feel like the last Blade story that I read just really didn't have that. They were just kind of, like, ho-humming along, so.
Yeah. And that's the other thing besides Daredevil. I'm like, man, let's get that out there, that Blade movie or whatever.
I would kill for a Blade TV show instead of the movie. Okay, with Mahershala, like, why are you wasting him on a movie? We need a Blade TV show. Okay? We need, because listen, the Black American characters need their Wakanda, okay?
Yeah, but again, well, I mean, you keep predicting Disney Plus is going to go the way of the dodo, so maybe they're just like, let's not play in too many TV shows, for the future here.
I think they need to, though. I think they need to put it on ABC, because ABC is dead, baby. I couldn't even tell you what's on ABC.
Did I see something that Disney was thinking about selling ABC?
Yeah, but I think they would have to do it as a package deal with ESPN, and I think that's the only profitable station that they actually have. Yeah. The way that they bought ABC and ESPN, I think they're intrinsically linked or something like that. I'd have to go dig back into that contract, but there's a reason why they haven't, because ABC has not been profitable for them for a while. Well, yeah. I mean, network TV is just generally not profitable.
Well, yeah, like you say, I don't know what's on ABC. Right?
Babes, I can tell you SVU is on NBC. I don't know what's on ABC.
You know what? I
mean, Blackish? Is that still on, maybe?
I don't know. Is it? Don't you like? I haven't watched it. Abbott Elementary. I think that's on ABC.
Is that on ABC?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, that does not seem like an ABC show.
So
okay, well, shout out if Abbott Elementary's on ABC. Shout out to them.
So I'm thinking
that's the only show they got.
I was gonna say, I'm thinking that's what's keeping them alive is Abbott Elementary. Yeah. Oh, and is the Connors still on that?
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah, okay, you're right. It is on ABC.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what happens when they do away with TV Guide, I guess. I don't know what's on anymore. I'm so old!
Like George's dad. What, am I just supposed to randomly go around the channel?
I literally used to have those all the time.
Oh, I know. I used to have TV Guide too, yeah. It doesn't cheer.
Exactly. I'm looking. I don't really see anything else.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, ABC's
Dancing with the Stars, excuse me. And I think they have Monday Night Football, which every Monday Night Football game has sucked this season. So far, like, ugh.
It's
better to watch it on Amazon. Oh yeah, that's another reason why I have Amazon Prime. Thursday Night Football.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Was that The Bachelor or whatever? Are those on the ABC?
Yeah. Oh, the Golden bro.
I know we talked about that.
They are digging in the dumps.
Well,
no tea, no shade. Like, old people deserve representation too, but just not for me. I'm not that old just yet.
Yeah, but again, like we said, who's watching network TV for the most part?
Yeah, I mean, everybody gonna have to drop these streaming services in a minute, so we all gonna be back on network TV and basic cable.
So out of the big, like, 2, 3, 4 network stations, I mean, is NBC...
Oh, CW is done.
Oh, yeah, but I mean...
That new lineup they got, I'm not watching CW
Well, I was saying Fox and stuff, but I'm just saying, is NBC...
Listen.
Yeah, I know.
What is even on Fox anymore besides The Simpsons, and Family Guy on Sunday?
Simpsons.
Bob's Burger. Shout out to Bob's Burger. Can't forget Bob's Burger.
So is NBC?
I want to get yelled at. So
is NBC the king now? Because I mean, they have all the 20 Law and Order shows. They got Quantum Leap. They got that new Jesse Martin show.
I think finally after decades, NBC is the only one that's in good shape because they literally have grounded their. I think every night has basically like a franchise, a well-established franchise that grounds it or something like that. Like you have like the Chicago PD verse as well as the SVU verse, which is tied together, and they still do occasionally do crossover events and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, there's so many Law and Order shows. They do their own crossovers. I mean. They do their own crossovers.
And they figured it out. But listen, no, if you're listening, listen. I get it. It's propaganda, but baby, that is like propaganda. I literally watched the first episode of SVU in 1999. So like, me and that propaganda gonna go far. Okay, that's just how it is.
You and Mersh get to the end.
Nah, for real. My favorite Nepo baby. Truly, she's like the only one out there, like, you know, handling her business. I mean,
that's the only show that's run uninterrupted. I mean, even the original series, they took like a 10-year break or whatever and came back.
Yeah. They're like, oh, SVU is still here. Like, well, y'all kind of had a hit. Listen, from day one, I already knew. They ain't gonna pry that out of NBC's cold dead hands. Universal's like, yes, that is money. We're printing money.
Oh, yeah.
I highly recommend you get the Blu-rays and watch the behind the scenes features, though.
Oh, really?
Especially for, like, the earlier seasons.
Oh, nice.
And, oh, my God, they have really cool Law and Order book, like, universe books, too. Like encyclopedias and, like you get, like, the coroner's notebook and stuff. Like, it's so cool.
Huh.
Like, if you actually, like, are, like... if that's your special interest, Law and Order, you can go pretty deep. Hell. I'm like Marvel right now. It's
but
like I was watching Loki, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah. Oh my God! Justin had like Justin said he's not watching it. The second season, he's like, yeah, everyone's asking me if I'm watching Loki. He goes, all I can see is I watch that show and I see, what was he said something like, all I see is an IBM office from like 1981. He's like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah, if you want that, you can go watch Severance on Apple Plus TV.
But anyway, these comics, I mean, last week's comics, and again, I've already done an episode on it, Energon Universe, blah, blah, but Transformers #1, I mean, everyone was hyped for this. I mean, I saw Will buying this thing. I mean, wonder what the numbers they did on. I mean, if you like your classic G1 Transformers, it's there, and again, it's like it's not tied to any previous continuity, so.
Which, for better or for worse, I think is a good thing, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, especially
they kind of have to because, like, you can't even watch those on streaming. I don't think, right? The old stuff.
Yeah, but I'm even saying,
or read any of the books anymore. Is that on Marvel Unlimited?
No.
I didn't think so. So it's like, yeah, they kind of had to. Their hands were kind of tied. Or...
I think whoever owns it at the time owns the rights to stuff.
Yeah. So that's why it has changed hands a lot.
Yeah, because I think when IDW had it, they could print like. I think they could reprint some like the old Marvel stuff, except for issue 3 because it had Spider-Man in it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
petty, and like that's crazy because I think IDW has the best relationship with Marvel. Like at one point in time, they were gonna buy IDW. So
yeah, madness.
Yeah, it's crazy out here in these comic book streets. Magneto #3, I will just shout out.
Yeah.
What's the best mutant book this week? Sorry, X-Men Red. Sorry, freaking Wolverine. It's Magneto, babes. Sorry.
I have it. I haven't read it yet. I've read the first 2. Yeah, no, it's good. Of course, it's DeMatteis. Of course, it's good.
Yeah. Even, I kind of forgot, and I was just like, no, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, but, Amazing Spider-Man 35?
Yeah, let's just sweep that under the rug as quickly as we can.
What is going on? Oh, my God. Zeb is becoming the villain of his own story so hard. This is crazy to watch in real time, bro. This is crazy.
Peter got infected with the sins of Norman Osborn.
How does that even freaking work?
A magic spear from Craven, okay? A magic spear from Craven.
Look. I know I know a spear makes you go crazy. I understand.
I mean,
he's got an STD, a spiritual STD. That's cool.
Oh!
A magical STD? I don't know what's going on. I don't want to know what's going on.
Spear makes you crazy. Well, in that case, Lilith Hellfire is certifiably insane.
Yeah. Explains a lot, don't it?
That's right. She's always dick-stracted.
Exactly. Shout out to Patrick Gleason, though. I did the art.
Yes, the art was very good.
And what the hell? These books are just creeping up in price. I see you $4.99.
Well,
I was paying my money, and I'm like, wait a damn minute.
Well, once again, Spider-Man.
They gonna have to put that back down to $3.99, especially with Zeb Wells, right?
Well, I was gonna say
they need to knock that back down to $2.99 and hold the line until he's gone.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Either drop the price or ditch the Zeb Wells. I mean, because I
was just wait a damn minute.
especially if we're gonna have 2 Dan Slott books out here that are outselling.
It's just babe, something's got to go, and it just might be Amazing Spider-Man. Don't play with me. Don't test me.
I mean, do you think something's going to happen? Before it's Slott was writing a book also with Peter Parker. So again, you could say, okay, it's 2 Peter Parker books. One's going to outsell the other, even though Amazing always used to outsell anything. But it's
yes, that is listen, 2023 has been a hell of a year.
But if Superior Spider-Man starts outselling Amazing, are they going to be are they finally going to see the writing on the wall?
I'm scared that they'll give it to Slott. They'll be you know what? Go ahead, let Dan Slott write Amazing. It's just gonna be hold on. This is not the solution that we wanted you to extrapolate.
He's not my favorite Spider-Man writer, but right now I think he would be the lesser of 2 evils.
Isn't it a shame that everywhere we go in American life, we're always shooting?
Yeah, it's like politics. Yeah, it's I don't want Slott on the main book, but he would be the lesser of 2 evils. Never thought I'd say that, but
or just give it to somebody new. It doesn't necessarily have
to
be.
Give it to Dan Chichester, damn it.
I'm saying I think we need some fresh blood to reinvigorate this whole damn thing.
You know the man could write a smart ass. Come on. Give him to Peter Parker. Come on.
Yeah, I feel it just it was so cool for Spider-Man Return, Superior Spider-Man Returns #1 to see everybody back. I would love we tried that with what book was that? Which one was that they didn't even really hype up for the 60th anniversary? We tried that. And it was fine, but I don't know, something was missing. The last time they tried to get some of the writers all together and stuff.
Was it was it a DC book or a Marvel book?
Marvel book.
Oh, was it Fantastic? Wait, what was 60? Fantastic Four?
I can't remember, but I would like to see them try that again.
Yeah.
It's because we've had so many amazing writers. On Spider-Man, that is, it'd be cool to go down memory lane. Especially everybody's this just reminded me. Everybody's getting so up and on in years, and we already lost Stan Lee and stuff. I think we should try that again. Oh yeah, definitely. Before it's too late. Not to be doom and gloom, but stay on brand, Will. I know. Last name Hellfire, kind of hard to not. Okay, before we go, again, I mentioned Dan Chichester. His Patreon is live now. Go support Axel's Infernal right now. It is live. I've put my money where my mouth is. I have already backed his page, his Kickstarter. So you guys go do it. Yeah, me too. I have to as well. I think it was 48 hours. There were some early bird specials, so that might be over with. But no, there's a couple packages you get stickers, or you can get a small poster, with the book. My note just says, hey, man, 3D print it. Just throw something extra in there. I'm kidding.
Hey, print up some trailer trucks. Come on.
Exactly. You know what? I wouldn't mind a Percy action figure.
Oh, there you go.
Just that one. I don't want to spoil anything. I hope it didn't spoil anything.
I didn't see it on the list so far, unless, again, if it does good, which I'm sure it will, maybe for issue 2, he'll up the stakes on that.
Yeah, we definitely need the truck and we need Percy.
Lilith wants an action figure. Lilith wants some Hell Barbie. Lilith wants some Hell Barbies.
I want a Hell Barbie, yes. A redheaded Hell Barbie. Very important, very crucial.
You imagine an episode of Chichester Chats. Here, we'll act out the first issue. Hey, I'm going to
live read. Fan fiction theater.
That would be the ultimate a live read with the writer of the book. Oh, can you imagine? If there's narration, get him to do the narration. Yeah.
You're on to something, Phil.
This was a team collab, Lil.
On that note, give the kids their homework. All
right. Well, again, you can always write to us about new comics and see. We have enough shows. Well, I'm sure we'll probably talk about your favorite comic here soon. Well, we're going to be talking Spawn comics on Salty and Petty, so send us your thoughts on all the Spawn stuff over there.
It's the Halloween season.
That's right. And
it's the reason for the season.
That's right. All right. But the next 2 episodes of Capes and Lunatics, the next episode we'll be talking to another comic writer, Jeff Johnson, who he also has a Kickstarter.
Oh, he's making a return, yeah.
And he also has a Kickstarter coming out, so
cool beans.
Yeah, so I believe at least me and Will, maybe some Just A, I will talk to him about that, and then it's at the beginning of November, I think. We're going to have Ben Robb on, who not only was he a comic book writer, also wrote some TV and stuff. So
very cool.
So yeah, guys, we're going to get some more interviews coming here soon. And
slowly inching our way to 350. Kind of hard to do when it's not quite weekly.
Yeah, it's not weekly, but hey, we'll get there. Little 350, yeah, bullshit. You want to get to 369. That's what you're here.
I don't know.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump from 350.
I know. I don't think it'll be the same without Charlie. I don't know that I want to celebrate the 69 episodes anymore. We'll see. We'll see how I feel when we get there, but 60 episodes to go.
You don't want to 69 with me anymore?
69 is actually best done in a 3-way, but you didn't hear that from me.
Hey-oh!
Talk about your ampersand! Hey!
Little Hellfire and her human centipede here. Jeez. Oh, my Lord.
Where else but Capes and Lunatics? Waka, waka, waka.
Oh, come on. I'm sure we could find some people to join us for a fun 69. Come on.
That's true. Okay.
Gobble.
If we can get the gang, some of the gang together, maybe.
Gobble.
Come on, we got some interested people.
Gobble.
Sausage.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. Oh yeah, King of the Sausage. Yeah.
Sausage.
More like Marvel snap.
I didn't say it right.
Got him.
The Hard Master.
Marvel snap on the mind.
Sex on the mind.
All right, kids. So send us your your questions for Jeff Johnson and Ben Robb. Send us all your thoughts on new comics and anything you'd like us to discuss. Send us your requests like Ray does. Email us, Capes. Yep.
Anything but Batman.
Although I haven't gotten any mail from you for a while, Ray. Again, Marvel. His
fingers are busy.
Hey, that poor woman of his.
Batman, my favorite character.
She said the magic word, Ray. All right.
Chance is never 0.
Ray's like, this is the Marvel feed. All right, kids, email us at CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes and Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise. Go pick up some merchandise. And go subscribe to the Patreon, like our friends Ray, Russell, Justin, and Moz. And again, you never know what you're going to find. Lilith Hellfire's Drunken Rants, movie reviews, Lilith and I are going to be ranking Scream Queens for October. So, and again, if you're a patron, you can request uncensored content.
Make us miserable, but not as miserable as the superhero movie brackets. Like that was a gulag indeed.
Oh, that was just, it's like, hit me again.
Almost as bad as Heroes Reborn.
Oh, burn. All right, so find it all at tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. It's in the show notes. All right, Internet Granny, where can people find you baking cookies? With weed in them.
Baking something. Definitely not
with weed in them.
If you guys want to hang out with me on the interwebs, feel free to friend me on Facebook, Lilith Hellfire. You can find me on Instagram and Threads at Your Favorite Internet Granny. That's GRANNIE. Also, your is UR because it's the interwebs.
It looks cool.
Either do the 6 or do the 9. Try to donkey punch me now, bitch.
Yeah, internet.
Lubricated eels are the best. Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
And
yeah, they should bring back the lubricated eels for Superior Spider-Man for sure.
Hey-oh!
I don't think those are tentacles. No, those are definitely tentacles.
Hey-oh! Alright.
Bye, Felicia! Oh, that's old.
I know. Alright.
We'll do the ampersand together.
I was going to say, we're going to double team that ampersand. Alright, kids. Again, next time we'll get you some Jeff Johnson. But until then, we have been your Capes.
Ampersand Lunatics!
Yes.
It only took us like 269 episodes to get it the first time.
Hey-oh! I don't know. We might have to bump someone up from the minors for the third chair on this show, especially if it's on weekly.
Well, new young blood.
Oh yeah, true. Anyone wants to send their resume via the web email or again, whether you're on
just harass Phil on Twitter.
I mean, our team keeps expanding. I mean, God. I got to deal with Kentucky every month now. So, all right, kids, come back next time. And remember, keep it superior, puss. Good night. You're welcome, Justin.